Hello guys, this video is regarding the Rhizome UV and with Max. So I'm going to tell you how to unwrap a model just in 5 minutes. Like the technique to model an asset is really you need to learn just 5 minutes step. There's no need to go and just watch a 15 minutes or 1 hour tutorials on YouTube, because I have seen that on Rhizome there is no special tutorials to describe you like how to unwrap any Rhizome within 5 minutes. I made this tutorial for you. So I'm taking my machine gun for this demo. So I already unwrapped my whole machine gun, and from my perspective, if this gonna unwrap by PS Max, it will take around like 1 day, but in Rhizome it's gonna take just 2 to 3 hours to unwrap the whole model. So let me take my barrels for that to show you how to do that, because here I can even I can show you like how to unwrap instances in Rhizome. Let me detach these things for you, and I'm gonna just export all those things for Rhizome. Let me take on the desktop, and for a sample file, just in OBJ format, and I will name it just a Rhizome underscore tutorials. Just that's it. Exported with the same default settings. And let me open the Rhizome for you. I think I already opened it now. There are few basic concepts, few shortcuts. I think maximum 5 you need to know to open a UV in a Rhizome. Not more than that. That's enough for you. And maximum 8 to 9 tips. So let me show you with the example. So this is Rhizome UV. The first I'm going to load the asset, the model. That's right here, Rhizome tutorials. These are my barrels. First of all, let me first tell you what are the shortcuts for all these things, and even what you can find on the UI tab to find all these things, all these commands. If you want to cut a seam, you need to press C for cut, simply C for cut. And for edge selection is F2, right here. And the for face mode is this sphere, wireframe sphere, which is known as F4 also, like you can press F4. So I think one shortcut is F2 you need to remember, one is F4, one is C for cut, one is W for weld, that's it. And U for unfold it, O for optimize, and P for pack. These 5 shortcuts are enough for you to unwrap a UV in Rhizome. There's no need to learn all these things, what is there. Let me demonstrate you how to do that. First, let me put a seam here, double click to select an edge, C for cut, the same thing here, C for cut, double click, C for cut, and the whole edge, C for cut. So I hope the UV is done for this barrel, single barrel. But by chance, for your own reason, you want to give seams here also, and then you can just press it, double click it, and the C for cut. And these only few keyboard shortcuts you need to remember to cut in Rhizome. And just so C for cut once more, and then Rhizome C for cut. That's it. For F4, you can select this whole part. You want to select this whole barrel. You want to select. You can just do it from here. And U for just unfold it. O for optimize. U for unfold, and P for pack. So that's done. F for focus. U is completely done. You want to straighten them out. You select the shell, one shell part simply, and straighten the one shell part and straighten. That's it. You want to do this one also. If there is a requirement or there's no stretching on the UV, you want to check the stretching. You need to just turn on the checker, which is very simple. Just press this key and the checkers and turn on. You want to see the default material IDs. I will just turn it off all these things. So right now I'm looking at the default material IDs. No red color. I can simply press it and see it. So I think everything's fine and the UV is done. So this is very simple in Rhizome to just unwrap a model. But suppose you want to instance all these things together, and you don't want to do in 3ds Max just unwrapping one and just again instancing all these things, or just copy and pasting. You want to do it here. Let me open this asset once more, because I don't want to go back. I don't want to press Ctrl Z and Z. So I'm going to load it once more with the default condition. The first thing you have to do, you have to select the part, the single hole barrel, the single piece. Then you have to press Ctrl M. Ctrl M means select similar. Select it similar. Then press G for the group. So right now it's a group. You can see here there's a rectangle box in the UV channel, UV editor. You can see it's a box. It is showing that this is a group right now. So what you can do right after this, you can follow the same process, you can just press F2, select the seam. Suppose I'm giving only this seam, and suppose I'm giving this seam, and this seam, and this seam. After selecting the seam, and after that, if you want to just cross your selection tool of the barrels and you want to select the same thing in your barrel, because all these are the same thing, same model. So press Alt C, the shortcut is Alt C, and again the same stuff. C for cut, you already cut the seams, and then U for again unfold everything you want to unfold. Just so press everything, every single model is right here, and press U for unfold. You want to optimize it, press O, then U again, and then P for pack. Right now everything's packed up. In straight format, everything's packed up. You can see the checker also, because already the checker sphere is turned on to show the checker mode, so it's already turned on. If you want to stack them, suppose you want to stack them here on a single, like you want to stack them, so you save your UI space, so it's the best thing to do. Rhizome can easily understand these are the same models because you are already grouped them, and it can calculate every single vertex on the same manner. Very nice algorithm. So you just need to select all the assets, all the parts which are the same, and press Alt G. Alt G is the shortcut to do that. Let me do it once more, because I done there, just this one, Alt G shortcuts. And for this part also, I want to just stack them, so I already stacked it. And go export it, go to max, and whenever just I want to pack it, align it, I can do that. But my all instances and all copies are the same, and UVs are stacked up, so I can work on texture part very smoothly. So at the end, just let me recap all these things. You need few shortcuts. Even all those things are here, but I am telling the shortcut because shortcuts make your work easier and it's better to know. And only these are 7 to 8, so it's fine. C for cut, W for weld, Alt G for stacking, G for group, Control M for similar, and your F2 for edge mode, F4 for sphere mode, U for unfold, O for optimize, and P for pack. That's it. Straighten, you can do it here, right here. So I hope you learned the UV, how to unwrap a UV in Rhizome just in 5 minutes. In case you find anything interesting, or you find any doubts, or you want to ask anything in Rhizome, you can just write me in the comment box. I will try to answer you as soon as possible. And that's enough for you. You can export this asset and just carry on your work in Max or Maya, whatever the software is.